I was laughing at all the old people jokes I've been here tonight, because I'm sure I'm the oldest one here. For instance, I've been here 2 hours, and I've been to that bathroom 3 times now. So, I didn't notice we get around the paper towels, I'll have to admit, but I do notice when I come to these open mics that I'm usually the only comic who brings a date. It's not that I think I'm superior to the rest of you. I do realize this is an advantage that comes with age, and the women that I'm dating, they have less choices and bad eyesight. So that kind of lowers the bar for what it takes to get a girlfriend with my age. The rest of you just need to be patient. You'll get there. So, and now I don't know where I'm going. So I got divorced in 2020 and had to start dating again for the first time since the early 90s, the 1890s. At least it felt that way. The last time I went out on a date, nobody even had an email address. And suddenly I'm having to find women on dating apps. So it was a little different, but I actually prefer to meet women in person. So I started trying to do that, but I figured out that I'm not very good at it. I'll give you a couple of examples of places where I have unsuccessfully tried to pick up women. One of them was the gym. When I worked out, I sweat like a pig who's the guest of honor at a Hawaiian luau. Makes it tough to make a good first impression. I saw a woman the other day who was doing this popular barbell hip thrust exercise. Are you guys familiar with this? They kind of lean back like this. They put a barbell across their pelvic area and they thrust. Just like that. I'm not doing it quite right, I'll admit, but I don't know what muscle this exercise works. But I do know that it's impossible to walk up to a woman in the middle of a hip thrust and not look like a complete creep. I did decide to try it anyway one day. I walked up and I said, "You think you could handle 150 pounds of live weight?" She looked me up and down very judgingly, and I said, "Okay, 165, but close enough." So the second place that it doesn't work is an airplane. I tried asking out the flight attendant on a flight coming back from Denver. I do have some advice. If you decide to do this, don't do it in the first hour of a 3-hour flight. Because if she says no, things will get pretty awkward. I didn't help myself in the conversation, however, because when we were talking, I referred to the flight attendant call button as the call girl button. And apparently that didn't work very well. The third place I tried to pick up a woman that didn't work was a funeral. What's she going to do? Find a way for that guy the rest of her life? The fourth place I tried, if I can remember what it was, I failed in so many places. The fourth place is a bar. If you haven't noticed, I wear hearing aids, so I don't hear as well as regular people. That makes it very difficult for me to have a conversation in a loud atmosphere like this one that was created by the folks upstairs. So I asked her what she did for a living, and she said she was a gynecologist. But what I heard was geologist. And I thought, hey, I like rocks. But I said, I'd love to roll up my sleeves and just dig in there with you one day. I guess it could work for either. Recently, my girlfriend's family came and saw me perform, but you won't see her stepmom in any of the comedy shows. She's this 70-year-old German-speaking Swiss woman with a very thick accent. But she did watch one of my videos online, and she provided some interesting feedback. She said, "I like Kyle's shows. He doesn't try to be funny like those other comedians." When I get my first comedy special on Netflix someday, I'm going to use that as a tagline. Stream Kyle's show. He doesn't try to be funny like those other guys. Thanks.